wait for people to join first. I'll tell you when to start.
No. My team. What is it? Wait. So you finished off my team with this?
It looks like a
wow,
Manchester.
No. So what's this?
Just wait for people to join because they're not going to hear you say. Once you say it, then other people join. They're not going to know what happened. Yeah. Someone said that you're doing amazing.
Yeah.
I think they're heavy by the minute.
No.
Sorry.
Remind me of a thing I had in Greece called fucking sunrise.
Oh, let's not talk about
Let me apologise. Guys, sorry. We had a technical problem with the internet and for some reason it cut out. So again, apologies. Be patient with us. If you're enjoying, thank you. And we are going to continue where we left off. So, I was talking bars of truth about my Dubai trip, about my personal social pressure.
That's it, Dubai.
I broke the bank to go to Dubai because it was the in thing. Everyone was going to Dubai. It looked amazing.
It does look nice though.
Listen.
In thing or not, it
You know
looks
what?
nice, man.
It does look beautiful.
Go on. Basically, back in the day, see my brethren, that man used to do enough holidays, like, you know, the Ibifas and whatnot. And one time I didn't even go.
Why?
Because, why?
I've never been on girls' holidays.
What am I doing going to Ibiza doing that?
The pressure, it wasn't a pressure, but I felt really influenced to go to this amazing place. You see, when I got there, I was like, this is pretentious. I want to go. It wasn't me. I didn't feel comfortable. Everyone was on some snooty thing and had to look a certain way.
What made you so? Are you telling me that the pressure is what made you book that flight to go?
It wasn't a pressure.
Not the pressure, but
it was a definite yes. 100%.
I'm saying, did you not look into what you were going to?
100%. But you see, sometimes, just like anything, it always looks better on the package.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You get me? The hotel, everything.
Okay.
I'm a holiday person. I like going on holiday. I like going.
Were you disappointed then?
When social media looked like it was the best holiday she had.
Yeah, well.
Is that for the ground then, yeah? Is that for the ground?
Go on, let me hear Carrie's alternative.
So my alternative view on that is, I love the look of Dubai.
Yeah.
Like,
I
not
do.
because of how people put it looks stunning.
It
The
does.
sunsets, the beaches, everything, it's beautiful. But for me, my pressure is in the polar opposite, as in, I feel like I wouldn't fit in Dubai. I feel like I couldn't cut it to go to Dubai.
So
Because I can't be walking the mall and buying Louis Vuitton whenever I feel like it.
There's River Island. There's River Island in there. There's everything. I was uncomfortable. You know what? Let me be honest. I was uncomfortable for the fact of, even though I like to have certain things, I am very down to earth. I stay in my lane because I can't afford to go over that. So I did my little 1-2 River Islands and that like I did, but you see what I found amazing about Dubai is because it's the UAE and it's built up of different places, I found myself to Abu Dhabi and then I found the beauty. And then I realised, Dubai's not it. Abu Dhabi was it. The beauty, like you said, the sunset, the water, the architecture, it was amazing. Come out of your comfort and find what you like. Don't look at this and think that this is what you want to do. And that was my total biggest influence era of life. Because I spent about a year's worth of rent in Dubai. 100%. Stupid. And that's something I got to live with. Because, and I'll tell it proudly because that was my era. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying social influence got me hard when it comes to Dubai. You understand what I'm saying? But that was my thing. But alright then, let's bring the social into individuality. As KB said, let's talk about ourselves a little bit so you can know what's going on with the personal. So kick off, my guy.
Start on me again. Start on that side.
Alright, Dom, let's start on you.
You know what I mean?
Let's go pink hat. Just talking about yourself, how you fit in. We're all Bristol based.
I thought we were just doing a normal. I didn't even mean
No, a normal thing. A normal.
Okay. Alright, so me as a young child growing up, I always wanted to be different. My grandmother always said that, so just because your friends are walking into fire, you want to walk into that. That always stayed in my mind. And if everybody want to go to maybe left, I want to go to right. And growing up, I realized it helped me more as an individual. It developed me more as well. And as you grow, certain things changed. People may see you for you're so like, and sometimes like I'm very vocal. If you piss me off, I'll talk to you right now. My friend didn't like it, but then some stayed, and they're like, you have a sharp tongue, you know, when you're pissed off. But at the same time, I like it because you tell me that don't do this, don't do that, and I like it. Some would lie to you. I'm like, oh, it's alright. It's like going to the club. How do I look? Oh, you're okay, babe. Like, but meanwhile, you're not okay. So
I don't want to be your friend.
I didn't want to wear like the whole G-Star, like them eras, like the G-Star roll belt, the jacket. I used to hate that kind of stuff. I just wanted to be like comfortable. So I used to tell people like, listen, just be you, Nike, like do it, just do it.
Just do you. No, I like that.
Don't try and impress anybody because at the end of the day, life is too short. What you die.
Why do you hate that stuff? Do you see people that do like G-Star? Does that represent a type of person?
It's not that. It's just like, I wouldn't say, it's just the following.
That's a good point.
It's like even right now, it's not just on clothes or anything like that. When there's a new film or a movie, like everyone's talking about it, oh, you see this, I will never watch it till maybe months later when no one is talking about it. That way, because everybody wants to belong and be part of it.
That's what I was getting at earlier. Yeah.
To me, I like to be like, watch when no one is like paying attention to it. That way you can pick up details and stuff. So that's how I've always been. And like what he said, that he hasn't been influenced, I could say yes, but I know sometimes I'm like, oh. And he said to me, like, my mom, I think my uncle said to me, even if you come to me for an advice, and I give you my best advice, whether you take it or not, that end decision is still yours. So you still make that like last choice that you make. So.
Yeah. Right, VVS, you?
To be honest, I thought it was going down the line still.
Are we going down the line? I'm not going down the line.
I wasn't even saying it like that.
No, say it what you're saying.
See, when I
This is
said
your time.
earlier about flipping, just chat about ourselves a bit. I didn't actually mean like the pressures. I just meant in general, like personally.
No, that's what
they
he
know
was
our
doing.
names, but they don't know us. Innit?
No, that's what he was doing. He did
was
that.
it?
So you do your version of this. This is our time to be us.
Sounded
So
We're freestyling.
we're
You know what
freestyling.
I mean? Anyway.
Do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Basically, obviously, they know me. I'm Cabes. I'm a good man. You know what I mean? 7 children.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I've got 7 children.
Wow.
7. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
How'd you think that? That's always what I say.
Dun, dun, dun.
Me too young to have 7 children.
31.
Oh,
32.
30.
That's nice. You're there, 32 still. Wow.
I mean, I'm the oldest one there.
I'm
I'm trying to. You
I don't know who you're talking to.
I know.
What? He don't kill me.
But yeah, I'm a working man, like I'm a plasterer and that. You know what I'm saying? I just live for my use. And I try and get by as best as I can, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
Is that your any questions for our Rev?
So yeah, on it, he said like he lives for his children. So
children,
at
yeah.
what point did you decide or realize that these are the people that you want to live for and nothing else nice?
That's a good one, you know? What you would do?
When you love them.
We'll be honest. I think I've always lived for them in a certain way, but it wasn't as important to me as it was until about, in all honesty, 2-3 years ago.
Because your perspective and your experience and your age catches up on you. And
Yeah.
Growth. Yeah, real growth. Yeah.
And the reason why I asked is like
Same,
obviously, even in movies or whatever, real life, you hear parents say now, like do it quickly so that you can have time for yourself. Like kids are away. So when you say that, it makes me feel like wow, that's actually kind of deep from your point of view because some parents want to like take a break and also live their life. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And so yeah.
But you know why I say 2-3 years ago is because I feel like I was living my life while I had my children, so it's kind of like a bit of a joke, isn't it?
But don't you think you should do both? Or?
I don't know.
They need.
Because I got so much.
They
Yeah,
need
I
to
feel
come up
like
with a
I
higher
gotta work twice as hard out there.
I respect that a lot.
Yeah, no, you see with me, I got 5 kids.
So many!
He just told you he's got 7!
Is that all?
Hold on.
I thought it was more.
See, I got 5, but I know with you it's different, innit? Because I swear you've got one of your child live with you, innit?
Yeah.
You understand? Now, none of my children live with me, but I always got to make sure I've got time for them when they come around. If you don't make time for your kids, especially when they need you, somebody else is going to take them under their wing and influence them in the wrong way. You understand? Whenever they come to you, you have to try and be there whenever. So whenever I've had any little discrepancy with any one of my children's mums, I always try and contact them differently and say, listen, anytime you need daddy, anytime you need me, just come. You know my address, my house is your house. My door's open to my kids any time of day.
Yeah.
Just make sure you just come and vent anything that you need to vent to me. You have to be there for them. You have to be there for them. And that's what I try and do now. As much as whatever else I have to do, I make sure I just try and be there for my kids as much as I can. This is the main focus nowadays.
Alright, now you're talking, you can do your introduction. We've got 15 minutes, so let's wrap up ourselves at the end of our little first show. So go on.
Yeah, well, I was just saying, innit?
You are who?
I'm Jas, yeah. And I'm talking about my kids. Because that's my main focus of today. I feel my most pressures around my kids. Anything I have to do or anything that I do nowadays is for my kids first and foremost. If I want to buy something new for myself, I'll make sure that I get them something first. Because I can't be looking much better than my children.
I'm not, and I give it all to them.
There's so much times I've gone without. So much times I've gone without from the kids. And this is the main thing. This is what I'm doing now. I just live for my kids. Live for my children and try to be the best that I can be for them.
Alright, now Vivi.
Alright. So yeah, I'm VVS. I do management.
Sorry, what type of management?
Music management. But I try and push Bristol in it. I just try and push Bristol in the music scene and try and get us out there. There's so much talent. There's so much in Bristol. But it's for some reason, we've never got nowhere, and it's mad. And now that I've got into this industry, it's like I realise how easy it is for everyone, like for Bristol to be heard. So all I'm doing now, obviously I do my management. I got my artists. My artists they're the thing, right? You get me? Like my artists are good.
Are you saying there's no people coming from Bristol that are really famous and made it?
Yeah, but
there's like
massive type. But
Tricky made his own genre.
But listen, they've not made no platform for us.
No, because this is a different genre. It's a whole completely different.
No, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I disagree. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you make it out of the industry, if you make it, you see certain things that we can't see. And when you see them, it's so easy. Like, bro, let me just give these people these gems so you can just do what you got to do with your talent. And it's like building a platform. Right now, all I do is go to anyone that's into music and just try and push them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything, but I just try and give them what I can. You know what I'm saying? And I just want Bristol to win, innit? So I just want Bristol to be heard. Like, it's not even a thing where I'm being biased because it's my city. I honestly
But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I've got no kids yet.
But don't you see children in your future?
Yeah. That will come soon, man. That will come.
But are you more career driven first?
I missed so much years of my life. Let me explain something. Yeah, I did 10 years in prison. Yeah, so obviously I missed 10 years. All my 20s is gone. Yeah, I didn't see my 20s.
And does it literally feel like that's time stopped? Is that what it feels like to do that long in prison?
Did you come out feeling like you was 21 still mentally?
Oh, but I don't feel. Like, I'm 34 years old. I do not feel 34 at all. Yeah, I know that. I know I probably act younger, like immature. But it's just I've had 10 years frozen. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I see everything through TV or hearing on a visit. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So obviously, but I'm fully aware of myself. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know, man. I'm out here. I'm just trying to build, innit? I'm just trying to do what I can do. And this came my way. I was gas engineer before I started my the management. Like, I came out on road and like just literally 360 my life, innit? You know the thing. I worked from the week I got out. I was straight into work. I wasn't playing, like, you know what I'm trying to say? And so then when this opportunity come, I ain't got a passion for that. I'll be real. I ain't got a passion for no gas engineering or this and that, but I was doing it because I'm trying to better my life. But when I see an opportunity like this and I know I can invest in it and it will come back tenfold, I'm
we can hear that.
Who gave you that opportunity?
Do you know who gave me that opportunity? It was two people, yeah? It was my brethren called Fifth. He's from London, you get me? And DV, you know DV?
Yeah.
The artist? He's the one that come to me and asked me to be his manager. That I didn't intend to be anyone's manager.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I did a little favour for him and he wanted me to be his manager, you know what I'm saying? And so he's the guy.
And that's how it just stems.
And then I had other artists, and like now I've got artists that push me to the max. You know what I'm trying to say? Don't ever get it twisted and think VVS is just me, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? Don't think my artists don't play a part in the business. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, don't think like we're a team and we're a family. You know what I'm saying? And but when you see me, like, just see them as well in it, because they put a lot of work in. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, man.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Nick. I like that. I'm not gonna lie. Nick. Who are you? What are you about?
Mostly at the moment, children, because like what you were saying earlier about the how would you advise your kids, and I said how it changes. So because I've had them with each decade. Oh wow. So I was a teenager, then I had one in my 20s, and I had a couple in my 30s. And it changes, and there's a lot of guilt involved with being a parent as well, and you just think, you should be doing more, you should have done it this way, you should have done it that way. So at the moment, I'm just trying to do things the right way.
No, but there is no.
I know.
To bring up a child, what is the right or wrong way? You just do your best.
Not in terms of bringing them up, there isn't a right way or wrong way, but I think there's a right way to behave, talk, act, influence your children, and that changes as time goes on, and I'm a lot better at it now.
I think there is no right or wrong, because your way isn't necessarily my way and my way isn't yours, but none of ours doesn't need to be right or wrong.
Yeah.
That's how I see it, but I respect what you're saying.
But do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
When your oldest son was like younger, and the way you thought then and your perspective then was different.
100.
So now, do you feel like you're able to give him more?
Do you know what it is?
And it's more. Like, I don't know.
I don't want to cut into your bit, but I feel like we grow with our children, especially when we have them young. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But if I was to have my time around, I would probably wait, so I could acknowledge, like, know
I say that to people all the time
before I got into children.
And that's how I advise
you can never know too much or too little. I feel, but I feel like I would have waited just to know it, be a bit more
because it helps.
It helps.
And I say that to when I say that to younger girls all the time. There is no rush, and I try to explain that because like when you were younger. People used to say that to us as well. Oh, don't rush into it. You've got plenty of time, but they never really explained why it wasn't a good idea to rush. I sit there and tell them a big long story. That I think I'm pissing them off, but they actually seem quite grateful to hear it.
Yeah, so this is what this is for. Anyway. This is for over 30s. We have opinions. We have perspectives. Sorry. No. So this is what this is for. So I'm not saying everyone always got to talk from experience, but you see, our opinion, it does matter and it is valid to some people. You understand what I'm saying? And we're all like from the diversity that we come from. Then we all have a part.
And we want to be relatable.
We want to be relatable.
Like,
do you understand what I'm saying?
And stuff.
So as I go there, Miss Posh, tell us about yourself.
Well, easy peasy, my name is Posh, and I'm an entertainer. That's what I like to call myself.
So no breakdancing?
Yeah, what's up?
I got you.
You want to dance off? Are we dancing off? Oh, no. You standing. Dance off. You stood up. Alright, but I call myself an entertainer because I just believe in entertaining people. Irrespective of what it is, dancing, putting up an event, supporting someone's music, so long as you sound nice, I would go the extreme for you. That's just me in general. But basically for Bristol, what I've been trying to do really and truly is promoting the Afrobeat scene and pushing it to the peak as I can get it to with my strength or anyone who is involved.
Isn't that scene booming in Bristol anyway?
No.
I think it is.
Wasn't there an event the other day?
You organised it.
I was supposed to be on Sunday, got cancelled.
So basically, this is
there was an event on the weekend, didn't it? All day or something like that.
This is what it is. The Afrobeat scene in Bristol is shite.
No, it is still.
It is
shite.
Yeah, but when you go to London, there's something for everything.
No, we got one successful Afrobeat show, and me being humble, that's not even me. And that's for the whole of Bristol.
What's the Afrobeat show?
Afrobeat's Friday.
Do you know what?
That's the only hands-on down Afrobeat show.
Is that bar 48?
Yeah. Because even people like me, when I come in, I'm still struggling for venues. Some places are exclusive now to some certain people.
Right.
So it's like I still make all these huddles, and it's like I do this with my own piece. So it's really for the passion for me. It's nothing else. And I'm not child driven, marriage driven, all of that. I'm just career driven. I've been like this since I was young. My dad is fed up.
So if I ask a question, so what, do you do events in that?
Yeah,
so
I do events.
She was just saying you do is it a rave in was it
No, she doesn't actually do it.
But there is a
there is one.
What's it called? It's called
Afrobeats Friday. But for what I do is I'm called 1405 Entertainment, and so it's like 1405.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a mixture of my partner and my idea, but yeah, nothing serious. So what we try to do is we just put up events, try and get people. At the moment, we work with vibes. We don't work with numbers because, like I said, even some things that we have to do are kind of watered down. If I probably play straight on Afrobeat for like 5-10 minutes, not everyone is going to be there. So we try inculcate that vibe because we're not trying to give you a watered down Afrobeat. We're trying to
give you what you need.
Give you what you understand.
So why do you purity? Why do you feel that? Why do you feel that if you play the raw thing, that it won't get the crop that it needs? Why do you feel that way?
Because so far that's been the hardest job.
How much that? Sorry?
So far, that's been the hardest job.
So what you saying, you've done the raise and it's just you haven't got the numbers because you
not the numbers. I feel that what is being played.
Yes, it's playing to your audience. She's
we've brought Naira Marley down. We've brought the biggest artists down from even Mayoko. There was a couple of guys we've done this with, and we've brought like some major Nigerian artists here, and it's like. Some people don't even want to pay through the door. Do you understand what I'm saying? But they'll rather pay 60 quid up in London and they'll rather pay for that petrol all the way to London and then get a place to sleep all the way in London.
So then we need to find a way to be able to direct it.
So I've been here for what, 7-8 years. So
but no, with all due respect, sometimes you just gotta. If that's the case, sometimes you just gotta change your methods. You know what I'm trying to say? And try other things.
Which is why lockdown was a major sort of great news. For me, do you understand? It was great news to get a new clique. Change because again you meet all these people as well in and you don't know what to do with it. So lockdown was a good thing to go back, replan, rephase. I can gladly say last year I didn't have a personal DJ. In the midst of lockdown I found a personal resident DJ. So it's like when everything is back open, the new merge is ready. I just hope everyone.
You heard it first, Instagram. You heard it first.
Rush.
Right.
1905.
Terry, go girl.
I'm just gonna relate mine to, I guess, the topic that we went with, the pressures of social media and things like that. For me personally, so at the moment I'm working from home. I'm still at home. It's been over a year. It's traumatizing. I'll be honest. It's not something that can be stomached. I work for Computer Share, so. I'm taking calls every day, but like for me, and I'm hoping this will relate to many people, like we're all stuck in this rut where we've been at home for so long now. Like I was on furlough, then I was made redundant, then I had to get another job. I got bills to pay, simple as that. And it wasn't as easy, and I didn't get something I ideally wanted, but I've got bills to pay. So
anything could have done.
Yeah, exactly that. So for me, there's no work-life balance at the moment. So life is kind of out of balance as a whole in terms of like separating your home life, work life, social life. There isn't really any separation. There isn't any, and
that's important.
Yeah, 100%. And I think it's affected people in ways that they can't really articulate or explain.
100%.
Like we're oblivious to it, I think, in some ways as well, because this is a whole new experience, brand new for everybody. But in terms of social media, like we've had a whole heap of time at home to do nothing but be on social media. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not influenced. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't look at something and think, okay, I would like that. But for me personally, and I really do think it's because of my age, I'm able to separate the fact that, okay, that looks good. Those Balenciagas look good. Those red bottoms look good. That outfit looks good. But I'm not going to break the bank for that. I don't need that. I will, hands up, say, I will go Pretty Little Thing. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care the prices of what they bring out. I'll be honest with you. I don't really care.
Can I ask you a question? Like, if you was like, let's say you was like very well off, you say you wouldn't wear those things.
Yes.
I wouldn't.
You liar.
I don't think you could.
Come on, let's be real. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you see some come on. We would all rock the slickest stuff, big beams,
on a standard.
Benz. If man Man could, man would. Raw's day, simple as that.
That is you though.
Big plot of land back in Africa up there, by a lion and them things.
Let's speak.
I hear what you're saying, and I understand that a lot of people will think if I had that financially, I would live that life. But for me, I've not been raised on it. I've never lived in it to miss it. So I'm not sitting here thinking, okay, I'm not sitting here thinking, okay, I really need that because I've never had it. I don't think I need it. I've lived without it, so why do I need to live with it?
Can I just ask you a question? So, boom, if you had like straight 600 trillion pounds, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna go chill. Let's go for it. What are you gonna do? Just go
you're saying. That is your mindset.
Are you just gonna still chill where you are now? Like, you know, you still gonna get a job? Like,
I don't think just chill.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna get that car straight off the back.
Do you think you might try it though?
So you could go drive around to find your yard, your new yard. Your new yard. You get me?
It all comes naturally. It all comes naturally. If you got a set amount of money and you're rich or whatever.
That's why I said to her, if she had it, do you think you might try it?
It's time to go.
No, but it's not even.
Wait,
like, you know what I'm saying?
No, wait.
It would be offered to you.
Yeah, stop. Yeah, it's time to go. Let her.
Is it? Okay.
Sorry, Cage.
That's fine. That's cool.
Are you done? Or you wanna wrap it up?
No, I'm not done. No. I understand you. I do, and I get it, and I get that you can look at society right now and say if you handed someone £1 million, they go straight to Gucci, straight to Louis V, straight to all of this Balenciaga, they would go there. But me, no. I want a home here. I want my mum to have a home here. I want my family to have this and that. I'm not gonna go and spend money and live a life that I've never lived because I feel like I have the money to do so.
Do you know what?
What I think he was trying to say, just say you had all of those things in place. And you were sat comfortably, and then you seen those Christian
nice little Birkin bag. Little bit of Birkin bag. You understand?
I get that.
Come on, you're gonna buy a Birkin. You're gonna buy a Birkin.
I would never buy a Birkin.
If you had 600 trillion pounds, you're not gonna buy a Birkin.
27 DKY bags and be happy.
I think this is a lie. I've had enough.
Wait.
I think that's a lie. I think that's the biggest lie ever.
You're right.
Can I say something?
I am Birkin bags with 600 trillion.
Hold a minute. I think that's your mindset. Now I hear that. I believe that.
No,
what I'm saying is exactly. So you don't know. You might get a couple £1 million or whatever, or you might get a
but your
10 grand or something.
Your immediate thought wouldn't be that.
You know, like
it's not
it's actually and you like it, and like that's.
Can I just say something? Hold on, because we have got to wrap it up and we got 2 more people to talk. But here what is? You what's gonna change for me more than anything? My food choices.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up his
Big shop at Big shop at my taste buds is right.
Man, it's even it's home cooking in it.
I want some a la carte shit.
That's the best thing.
You know, home cooking.
That's I would do my big shop at
in the kitchen for you. Dom, let's do it. Quick, let's wrap this up.
Alright everyone, so I'm Dominic. Some call me DNA. Basically, I am a sports performance and also do with injury rehabilitation, anything to do with sports physio, sports therapy, and work with footballers. And like someone said, the lockdown was more like a blessing, the same way it was for me. It was a blessing in disguise. Just went out to the field and started doing my own thing, and then boom, Bristol Rovers players are here like, oh, can you train us?
Hey!
Well done.
It kind of like gave me more like sort of like, I knew what I wanted to do, but that cemented it. It's like, that's it. So I also don't want to do anything that I don't feel comfortable. I've left some jobs because of the money.
100%.
Like I would leave friendships and stuff that makes me feel uncomfortable. If I don't like it, I don't care about you.
So it goes, bro.
It's what I like to do. People always ask like, how? Like, I don't care about the money I'm bringing now, but it's like I told them the vision I see. You know me, you don't see it, so I don't need to stress to explain to you.
That's it.
Do you understand? So I like this, by the way, and I feel like what we can take is growth from when we were children. How we are developing ourselves. Like I asked him a question, at what point did you realize that he lives for his kids? I know that it's growth, and from day one to probably now, there's still more learning that we're going to be doing every day of our lives.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, every day is a lesson.
Yeah,
And
so,
this is why I'm going to wrap it and say this is why my main focus of doing this is I'm Crystal, I'm Empress, Crystal on Instagram.
Can I
Crystal, like the
can I say
champagne.
something?
Yeah, you can.
Because obviously, like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do it still, sorry. Basically, shout out my barber.
Go for it.
Oh my God.
Shoot your shot in 2021. Shoot your shot.
Brown Cuts
Shoot your
Fish
shot,
Ponds Road. Brown Cuts Fish Ponds Road. Shout out my guy.
Yeah, come on, you gotta pick him up.
Shout out my guy Edibles.
I love him for that. So no, I'm saying this. The reason why we're doing this
My
is
Insta.
because
Oh yeah, and my Insta, Rev Real Rap.
No.
And the Snap too.
I do.
add him up.
Show me love.
So what I'm saying is the reason why we're doing this is because we are Bristol based. We do have stuff to say. We do have, you know, we got visions. We got things to say. We got perspective. We've got a lot going on down here. And the reason why I'm doing this personally for myself is because I feel like I want to be heard. This is a platform for myself, and I want to share it with people like-minded myself. So big up everybody for sharing this with me.
Big up everyone here. Everyone here.
And again, thank you, and sorry for the teething problems we've had. This is our first one, so I hope you can stay with us. I hope you can grow with us, because it's a today thing. I'm looking to take this with me. I'm taking this on the road. You will see these faces again. And from everyone, from the reasoning,
Peace out.
Bless.
Yep.
done.
We did